Welcome back! I'm your host, and that's the way it's gonna be, alright? I'm tired of hearing about it. Our guest tonight, I'm so sorry, could you introduce yourself?
My name's Die Aspora.
Die Aspora, everybody! A round of applause!
If you focus really in on it, you can almost hear the clapping.
I can hear it, that's the thing. I can always hear it. Where do you buy your shoes?
I have a very, inappropriate amount of combat boots.
Yeah.
But, I've recently been, brought over to the dark side, and I tried a pair of these on once.
And what are those?
Crocs,
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible news.
Hey, honestly, though, once you are in the club with Crocs on, there's nothing else in your life that can hurt you.
Have you found that the Crocs have brought your confidence levels down?
I feel like on some level, probably a little bit, but not really, because it's when you literally just don't give a fuck. And not even in a way of oh, I don't give a fuck, but I literally just don't care.
You just don't have the energy to.
If I could, I'm kind of heartbroken they don't make the platform ones in my size, because I would have them.
I'm gonna stop talking about this now. That's what I'm gonna do.
I went to a bunch of parties at this DIY space, and I finally got to throw one, and I threw this all femme, super hard industrial techno lineup, and I called it Coochie Casket. The ex-partner of the person throwing the parties had a gun at Coochie Casket, which I appreciate on paper,
That's
but also as
awesome.
But if it happened anywhere else, it would have been hilarious. Oh my god, I would have been shook.
Can you make hummus?
I've never made hummus. I feel if I put my mind to it, how different is it to make hummus than guac?
I never actually thought of it that way.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I fucking love onions.
There's something about the onion that just really makes it pop.
And it's funny because I used to hate them as a kid, but now I'm fuck, I would bite into. No, I don't know about that. The one thing I still don't like to this day that I haven't liked as a child was bananas. Not physically they would make me gag because of its phallic shape, but
right.
the smell of bananas made me gag.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to No, I don't. I'm fine with not liking
Yeah,
bananas.
fuck
Those
bananas.
are ew. Those are gross. Pineapples are clearly better.
Yeah.
And look at how, violent they look. Have you ever looked at, a really nice, hard pineapple, and you're like, damn, I want to swing on a bitch with this pineapple.
Yes, absolutely. It looks like a weapon.
Yeah. I would do it.
I'd fight somebody with a pineapple.
Yeah.
You'd suffer some lacerations from the spines. And then once you get hit enough with it, it starts to juice. You ever hit somebody with a fish?
I've wanted to. I haven't, but I totally would. Well, it would be terrifying to get hit with a live one too, just flapping over.
That would really suck.
But also the animal abuse, nah.
To hit somebody with a fish, that's a baller move.
And it's such a meaty thing to get slapped with.
If you could choose the fish you had to hit someone with, what fish would you choose to hit?
Probably a halibut.
A halibut?
Yeah.
Mitch Hedberg said, if you're lost in a forest, build a house. Now you live there. How does that make you feel?
I don't know. Honestly, I wish I had more of a concept of, being able to, figure shit out like that. And on more of, a natural scale of, oh, what would happen if you got lost in the woods? Or, I would die. Which makes me sad, because I'm my ancestors literally, they were having their titties out and just vibing. And I'm, rotting in the woods after drinking, bad water.
That sounds fun.
It kind of does.
Bagels.
Oh, my God.
Everything?
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck.
Do you want to compliment my plant?
Yeah, she's really that girl.
It's the right energy.
Oh, yeah.
When was the last time you called your mother?
She's a 10, 15-minute walk away from me.
That's wonderful.
But she has one of those fucking doors that has the code on it, so my drunk bitch ass can come in at 4 a.m. Good in, I'm eating all your cheese.
What's your alignment?
Like astrology stuff?
What's that like?
Well,
it's a different show. What do you do when you get tired?
I guess it really depends.
Scratch that. I'm going to stop myself at, what do you do?
What do I... Oh, okay. What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
DJ, and I'm a visual artist.
That's very exciting.
Thank you.
What's your favorite set that you've curated so far?
Oh, gosh. I threw this hyperpop event called Braincation.
Whoa.
Yeah, she was cute. I liked her. Like, I was playing some fucking, like, Aisha Erotica singing about her pussy tracks, and everyone was like, woo! Like,
What's your favorite form of matter?
that's so hard. I want to like gas, but, like, liquids be hitting different, too.
Liquids, they're next level.
They are.
Is Lana Del Rey the Millennial Smiths?
Yikes. I've never looked at it that way, but I think that is so true. Oh my god. I'm that dumb bitch in all those memes I'm sharing.
What haven't we talked about?
That's a good question.
I'm under the impression that all conversations are really the same conversation.
They are. It's like your inner torment just trying to rip out of your flesh and be like, look at me.
I would have had no problems with rolling a rock up a hill over and over again if somebody hadn't pointed it out that that's what I was fucking doing.
Ugh.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It wouldn't have been a problem until someone was like, you know what, it's the same. You could just stop.
I wonder when we're gonna, like, realize it again.
Well, because then you're just sitting there.
Yeah.
With a big-ass rock that's not up a hill. Which one are you? Do you just keep pushing it? Or do you do nothing? Because it doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
It doesn't matter.
Damn.
The rock can sit there.
It can sit there.
But there's nothing else to do.
Fuck that rock. I'm gonna be just having my titties out. Oh my god, full circle. Oh my god, we did it. Yay!
We
my
found it.
ancestors are proud of me.
We made it. Ancestry.com ain't got shit on
They
me.
really don't. Oh my god, they really don't.
I'll take you back to your roots. That's why I host a show.
You did. Look
That's
at...
part of what I'm aiming to do is, I guess, try and figure out what this whole humanity thing is.
Oh, yeah.
Anything coming up that you would love to talk about?
Oh my god, totally. Yeah.
Please talk about that.
Shit. Okay. Knowing, like, Halloween as, like, homosexual Christmas.
Yes.
October is my busiest time of the fucking year.
If you're watching this and we're coming up on spooky season, you know who to look out for.
So DIE_ASPORA on Instagram. You should follow that.
Thank you again for tuning into the show. And be sure to tune in next week with our guest, Nicholas Haverman, and the musical guest, the Dutch Hip.